Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wise Woman Healing. I'm your hostess, Melissa. This is my introduction that I created to show kind of what I do and where I get my sources from, the Bible and other magical texts. I'm lighting a pink candle for friendship to boost the mood and for happiness. Now, if you are hosting a dinner party or Thanksgiving this year, I would recommend getting pink candles and having them around and lighting them and saying a little prayer, because family stuff can be really stressful, and pink is a color of happiness and love. And with it being a cold, snowy day today in the mountains, I decided to go ahead and light that pink candle and put a little bit of magic into the food I'm making today. Today I'm using my hot pot that I bought from the Asian store that I used to shop at all the time, and then she closed down. I have a video that I'm going to link to at the end that shows and talks about magical containers and stuff like that. I absolutely love this thing. I've made 2 meals in it now, and it works really well. Here I'm putting in the sesame seed oil. Now, I normally use my Instant Pot and my air fryer to cook just about everything, and today I decided to go with this pot because it is made of, it's an earthenware pot. It just kind of fit the mood of doing something magical with it. My burner's smoking a little bit. And no matter how much I wash that burner, it always smokes. I don't know what its deal is. I'm putting in sausage. Now, as I go through the video, I'm going to talk about the magical properties of the ingredients. This is breakfast sausage, and pork and any kind of pork product is connected with prosperity and money and abundance, because do you remember a piggy bank? Sorry, piggy bank is called a piggy bank for a reason. Back in the olden days, people would raise hogs and pigs and then butcher some for the family, sell them to the neighbors. If you had a pig, you had money. It was, it's your piggy bank. Literally, your pig was your bank at the end of the growing season. And when you took it to market, that would determine, your finances for the rest of the year. And, at the end of the year to Christmas, buying your family Christmas presents or making, making repairs on the homestead. And then the next year, being able to buy more piglets if you needed to, or seeds for your crops. That's why people have piggy banks. Piggy banks are made after the image of pigs because of this. And there's a lot of prosperity stuff in Chinese culture about pigs. So here I am trying to stir the meat and break it up with my chopsticks. I purchased these off of Temu. I love them. I do have a magical spoon, and I'm going to show it to you here in a little bit. I couldn't find it when I went to do this. It had fallen on the floor, and I didn't see it. So I picked it up and washed it off, and that spoon does get a blessing, and it does sit out in the full moon to charge it up. And I don't do anything non-magical with it. And when I do magical things, I like to cook with wooden utensils. I don't cook with rubber spatulas or plastic or silicone or anything like that. Here I'm cutting up some mushrooms. Mushrooms are often associated with spiritual growth, enlightenment, and rebirth. The mushroom's life cycle, which with its ability to emerge from darkness and decay, represents the cyclical nature of life, death, and transformation. My husband and I love eating mushrooms, so I put the whole pack in there. During the first lockdown in 2019, a friend of mine went to the grocery store, and they said that they ran into this woman who was just standing in the middle of the produce section looking around saying there's nothing to eat. I had been to the store that the woman was telling me about, and there was plenty of food, but you had to cook it. Now, during that lockdown period, when I would talk to the clerks and everything, they said all of the frozen pre-made food went first. All the stuff that was easy to heat up, like chicken nuggets, pizza bites, that sort of thing. If you learn how to cook and you learn how to forage, you will lack for nothing. I did not run out of anything during that time. And it's not like I had a basement full of canned goods. I would go to the store and there was plenty of food in the produce section. There was plenty of food on the shelf. Now, there were some things that were missing, but it's okay. I just shopped for something else because I knew enough about food to get around the situation. I highly recommend that whether you're a man or a woman, that you learn how to cook. Get an easy cookbook. Betty Crocker's pretty easy. Amish cookbooks are pretty easy. There's you don't have to go out and get Jacques Pepin's French cooking or Julia Child's French cooking. Just get something that's easy and basic. You can either even get, now sometimes if you go to the thrift store, you can find the self-printed cookbooks that people do from potlucks at church. Those can be easy, but they can also be tricky if the people who write them don't know how to write recipes, so you have to be careful. But it's so easy to learn how to cook. There's videos on YouTube on how to cook. Hi, friends. I just want to remind you to like, subscribe, and help this channel grow. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Bye. My plug. I really need people to like and subscribe and help this channel grow, so I'm going to plug it in my videos. I've been putting a tag at the end of the videos, and nobody's been really liking and subscribing. And it really bothers me, not just on my videos, but I'll see somebody's video. They have maybe 300 subscribers and 139,000 people watched one of their videos. And maybe of those 139,000 people, they may have received 57 likes on the video. Guys, it takes nothing to like somebody's video, just a quick little click, and you're done. Even if you click that you disliked it, it still helps the algorithm. So I highly recommend that if you watch somebody's video, please decide, like, dislike, just do something. Pick something and do it. So here I'm cooking down the mushrooms with the meat, and now I'm chopping up some garlic. Did you know that garlic is used in protection spells against evil and negative energies? It helps to banish negativity and it cleanses spaces. It helps promote health and vitality. It helps increase psychic awareness and spiritual connection, wards off malevolent entities, and it can be used in magic potions and spells. Here I'm giving it a good stir. That's my magical spoon. Can't remember if I've shown it to you before. It's just a wood spoon that I bought off of Temu, and I love it. Like I said, if you do anything magical, don't let other people touch your gear. If you have people over to your house and somebody really wants to get into your kitchen, I would be careful about letting that person into my kitchen again, because a lot of people like to go there. It is. I'm showing it to you. Okay. Like to go and get in your territory. My chopsticks. I love those are specifically for cooking. They're extra long so you can reach and not get burned. There are people who, like when I was over the weekend, I was at a friend's house and she goes, I don't let people clean up after the event because my stuff gets broken. She's right. People will chip your plates. They'll chip your glasses, whatever, and they don't know where anything goes, and maybe they don't wash it as well as you do or whatever. So it's okay to be territorial in your kitchen. Now, I wanted to talk about this. That is my German crocheted pot holder. I go to the German deli and there's some little gal sells them from there, and that's the colors of the German flag. But also red is the color of protection. No, I'm sorry, yellow is the yellow is the color of protection, red is the color of healing, and then you have the black outline for like hex removal. So right there, that pot holder is a magical item. So I'm just stirring it up, trying to break up the bits of sausage and turkey. There's also turkey meat in there. Turkey meat doesn't really have anything magical in it, so I didn't write anything about it or say anything about it. That was powdered onion. Then I have a little bit of true lime. And I am not affiliated with any of these products, with any of these companies. I'm just showing you what I use. And then I think I put a little bit of sugar in here, just regular white sugar from my sugar container. Onions are really good if you need to cleanse your home. You can burn the onion skins. So onions are considered to have magical properties in various cultures and traditions, including protection and prosperity, warding off evil spirits. You can burn the paper skins on onions are good to burn. You just collect them. I know some people who say that they go to the grocery store and they go up to the onion bin, and all the loose skins that are just laying in the onion bin, they'll gather them up and put them in a bag to take home. So good to ward off evil spirits, signifying eternity. The onion's concentric layers have led them to be used in rituals like weddings and funerals to symbolize eternity. And of course, in the Game of Thrones, we have the Onion Knight, Sir Davos. I thought that was pretty funny. I did edit out quite a bit of this video. I think it took me about 30 minutes or so, 35 maybe, to make this. It cooks pretty fast in this clay pot. So I'm adding ramen noodles. I did use 1 packet of the ramen seasoning, and I used 2 packets of noodles. I haven't added any broth. Now I do have a moment where I heat up some water, because you cannot put anything cold into this pot once it starts to get hot, because if you do, it'll crack it or shatter it. So I take and I heat up water, and I put a little bit of miso paste in the water to add another layer of flavor. This actually turned out really good. My husband and I had it for an early lunch today, or maybe it was the right time lunch. You know, we had daylight savings started today, and that's always an adjustment. There's a bay leaf. The magical properties of bay leaf are, well, one, people use it in prosperity magic. It's protection, it's wishes, prosperity, psychic development, releases negativity for healing, love, and success. And what some people do is they'll write something on a bay leaf, they'll write a petition or something on a bay leaf and burn it. There's the broth I was telling you about. Prosperity, you can write down what you want, what you need, again, on leaf, and then burn it. And it releases that magic, that energy into the air. So I did the broth. Here are the noodles. You can see the egg is already starting to cook. Then I just put the lid on and let it do its thing, and it turned out so great. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, please like and subscribe, or dislike and subscribe, whatever you want. But participate in the video, please. Every vote counts. Every like counts. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.